Okay, I wanted to give you guys an update on Bentley and what we're doing here. So I'm actually here inside the kennel at the moment, and we're getting ready to go on our afternoon run, which is something we do every day. This is a major part of what we do. Right now, I've got 4 or 5 dogs loose. They're going to come with me. Come on, Elle. Let's go, baby. So we've got Elle, we've got Rory, I've got Bentley here, Hank, and Migo. And we're going to go take a big run. And what you can see, Bentley is like, oh boy, tail's wagging. He's at the door. He knows what we're about to do. So we're going to open the door. Hey, come on, Migo. Hey, come on, bud. Hey, let's go. So I'm using a bit of a new microphone setup. So hopefully the wind doesn't mess us up too much. You can see Bentley's already out here running 90 miles an hour, which is great. That's actually something I want. I want him to run big. Now, obviously, he's got the e-collar on. He's already way down at the pond. He's about 100 yards ahead of me. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit him with the tone. And just there, I push the button. Did you see him turn? I didn't even say anything. Nothing. All I did was push the button, produce the tone. Good boy, Bentley. Here, right here. Sit. God. All done. So this is a huge step for him to understand just one little tone at a distance to come all the way in and sit down. That is excellent. That's the level of control that I want to see. So I'm very happy with that. That makes me think that he understands what I'm telling him. And he is that, like I said on the phone, that shows to me intelligence. Um, and so this is where we start to do the balancing game. We really balance the idea of we want the dog to be confident. Migo, hey, come on, bud. But we want him to be confident. We got some other young dogs out here coming to join us. But we also want him to be able to be under control, and that's really dog training at its heart is striking that balance. Come on, Bentley, let's go. Hank, come on. We're taking our usual run by the pond here. There goes Bentley, 90 miles an hour, which is great. He's confident, and so this balance is an important part of dog training. We have to have a dog that feels like he can do his job, but also has to know that he can't be stupid. He can't be out of control. So it's a balancing act. And so we constantly have to do this to make sure that we keep the dog in good spirits, but we also don't let them run away with themselves and get themselves into a bad situation where they can't be useful to hunt, or for that matter, we don't want the dog to be unsafe. So right now, Bentley is headed off. He's over here in the woods. He's doing fine. And we're going to walk this way. Hey, come on, everybody. And he's responding there to just a little, me, give him a little whistle. Came right to me. That was no transmitter e-collar at all. The only time I've done anything on this video is when I pushed the button once to produce sound, and he recalled to come to me. Now, at the moment, I can't see him. So I'm going to push the button. Bentley, here! And here he comes right around the corner. Good boy. He looks immediately for me. Here. Hey, right here. Here. Sit. Good boy. Hey, here. Bentley. Here. Good. Sit. Sit. Good dog. So right there, he wanted to sit about 10 yards away from me, and he understood. Sit. Sit. Come on. He understands what I want. So now we're working on enforcement. Good boy. All done. All right. Come on, Hank. Migo, Rory. Come on. Now Bentley is out here in his element. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. When I'm looking at a short hair, this is my vision of what a short hair should look like. Nose down, obviously hunting. He is actively searching. So one of the things I'm going to show him right here, Bentley, is I'm going to go through this cover. I want him to get into the cover. We don't want him to just run around the cover. We need him to understand the cover. And you saw how he just whipped around right there. That is a beautiful use of his nose. So this is good. This is what I want to see him do. So we are encouraging this. We are, you know, giving him more and more exposure to these scenarios because this is him understanding his job. He's got a purpose, and I think he's going to be really good at it. Somebody must have peed over here. So we've got several different cover strips out here for the dogs to run in. But this is our bird field back here on the back side of my property. You can kind of see what we're looking at. So everybody is up here around the corner. I can't see them. I'm going to produce the sound. Bentley, here. Good boy, all the way here. Sit. Good boy, all done. So we want to reinforce, yeah, you be a dog, hunt, find the game, do your job. It's also got to come with some rules. And so he's doing a good job. I'm really happy with what he's doing here. So we're letting him really, here he's diving into this thicket. Down here we can see him. There's a great habitat right there for quail to get in there and really look for his game. Then we're going to take kind of a little walk down here through our little draw right here at the bottom of our creek. Bentley's over here, obviously having a great time. That's another thing that I'm doing here is I'm actively reading his body language. And his body language tells me, woo-ha, best day ever. His tail's up, his shoulders are up, he's got a happy disposition. He is having the time of his life getting to go on these little fun runs in the afternoon. And of course, he thinks that this is just recess, when in all reality, this is one of the most critical parts of his training, teaching him the balance between hunting and control. So that's really kind of the big picture, the 30,000 foot view of dog training is helping him understand, what is his job, what's his role, and encouraging those natural tendencies, but then building in those little pieces of control. So we're back here now to the back side of my kennel. Hey, come on. Let's go, girls. Rory. So I'm really happy with Bentley. I feel like we've crossed kind of a big threshold. He's obviously having fun. He's comfortable with me. He's responding well to me. He's learning. I really feel like we're off to a good stretch here. After he kind of gave me a little scare by taking off the other day. But all in all, I feel like Bentley's doing great.